Hello and welcome everyone, I am Madals, I'm here casting the After Hours Gaming League, and I am here with the lovely Corin. So Corin, are you enjoying this so far?
I am. We just got done watching Alan take down Super Secret Agent Viper 007, and we are now in Game 4. It is 1-2, the two being in favor of AMD, winning their first two games, and actually here in the bottom right-hand corner, we have WCShepherd here, playing the blue Protoss for the side of PvZ Solutions. And in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Teslatic playing the red Zerg for Team AMD.
Now, of course, these two have got a lot on their hands. It's currently 2-1 to AMD, it's a best of 5. So if AMD can take this, if the lovely Teslatic can win it, he's going to win it for his team. If he can't though, it's going to go to the 5th game, so a lot of pressure on Shepherd right now.
Yeah, and Teslatic, we mentioned, he has a really awesome name, so I feel like I have to root for him just because his name is so awesome. On the other hand, Shepherd is the name of the main character in Mass Effect, and, you know, their job is to save humanity, so we started with Alan, you know, just the common citizen, and now the fight has been taken to Shepherd. Shepherd actually also the captain of the team of PvZ, so it is all on his shoulders. Will the captain be able to take it to the ace match, or will he let down all of humanity?
And his team.
Actually, no, that is really good, because it's the Zerg. So, the Zerg is a good representation of the Reapers in Mass Effect. And so, if the Zerg overwhelm him, then he would have lost humanity to the Reapers. Yes.
I like the way you continue through that analogy. You're like, I'm going to explain this just as much as I can to make sure everyone does indeed get it. Like,
totally works, man. I'm not crazy, I swear.
Don't worry, I got it. I kept with you, Corin. Let us know in the comments section below. Did you keep with her? Because if you did, it'll mean a lot to Corin if you kept with them. So, in terms of what's happening in the game so far, we had things going fairly standard. It was a nice pull into hatch for the Zerg player, which is the standard metagame. Meanwhile, for the Protoss, it was a forge fast expansion. And both of those things are very normal. It's very much the same as we may see in Wings of Liberty. The big difference is going to come with the Mothership core. It allows a Protoss player to be so much more aggressive when they choose to get it out early. Maybe we'll even see some oracles, who knows. But I'm looking forward to either way. I think the one thing I would say, even though these players aren't necessarily top level master players, they have been giving us good shows. They've been building a wide variety of units, going for a wide variety of strategies. And I mean, last game we even saw 007 Viper XL go for a... Well, he was originally going to go for a Nexus first in a PvP, which is just like... Only a secret agent would go for something like that.
I mean, he's just trying to meta it out, right? Like, as a Protoss, you're supposed to play aggressive, so they're going to think, I'm going to play aggressive, I'm going to expand first, and that will all work out.
Unfortunately,
and if you use an Artosis pylon at the front, then clearly you've got some ambush set up for them, so they have to think twice about, you know, running into your base with that.
Unfortunately, Alan, he was just the normal guy who was just like, I want to kill you, so I'm just going to march at you endlessly, and it did work for him, so good on Alan, saving it for the little guy. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, Corin, but there is a probe sitting there just above the 3rd, which was concerning me this entire game in case it was going to cannon rush, but now two very lovely Zerglings are going to come and clean out. Teslatic is going to be very, very happy to not have to worry about any probes or cannons coming down in his 3rd now.
Meanwhile, in the main base of Shepherd, looks like there are 4 out of 3 workers in that main geyser on the left side, so one of the workers they're slacking off.
Yeah, one of them is just like, I don't feel... They're all 4 of them, to be honest. They're just like, 3 of us could do this job.
See, I think it's not 4 of them mining, it's one guy just standing there, and the rest of them just walk by him.
Oh, I don't know, is it the same guy? It shouldn't be. It should... They switch instantly. Maybe, but then again, they kind of get absorbed. It's some kind of strange osmosis reaction going on there, that it's just absorbing the gas out. That's what's happening.
I think one guy is just slacking, rather than 4 of them doing the job of 3 people.
Would you be that one man? or one woman rather.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Just like, I'll just sit there, look like I'm doing all the work, but really, just standing around. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but Shepherd is definitely a bit worried. He's built 3 cannons at his front, but luckily has got 2 pylons powering them, so he's not gonna make the mistake that unfortunately Viper XL did last game. He's learned from that. He saw it and he's like, nope, you need more than 1 pylon going through.
And the Stalker now coming out, walking all the way around. Where is he going?
He's a bit lost. He likes going the long way.
Rallied back, so gonna walk all the way around. Already starting the level 1 weapon upgrade. Meanwhile, on the side of the Zerg, looks like I can go ahead and get started on the 3rd expansion.
Yep, mining away happily. Now, the one big thing that I'm always going to be thinking when I see a robotics facility, when I see +1 coming down from a Protoss against Zerg, is are we going to see an Immortal Sentry all-in? This is part of the Swarm indeed, but it's still a good build. It's still going to be very, very strong, especially if the Zerg player isn't ready for it. But if we look at the scouting information, the Zerg did see that the robotics facility came down, and therefore knows what's happening. But there's a massive supply block right now. This Immortal is unable to be produced, and the pylons are only just coming now. So, of course, this is going to be really delayed, and that gives the Zerg player so much time in order to get out Roaches, to get out Zerglings, and build Spine Crawlers ready to defend it.
Yep. Does have his, outside his natural, does have a bit of a wall off there with the double evolution chamber, as well as a spine crawler and a spore crawler. A couple roaches and zerglings out on the field as well.
Now, I like this. This is just Teslatic being very, very cautious. He's like, hey, I'm going to get down my spore at the front, just in case there's DTs. I've got a spore behind my natural as well, in case you send oracles at me or something like that. And he's also got great overlord placement everywhere. If you look at the vision, he's got 2 overlords between their bases, and he's also got a single zergling sitting there straight outside of the natural, just being like, hey, I'm going to find out what you're doing, and there's even going to be some speedlings running in to get a good scout, and this is really important for Teslatic, because he now knows that it's an Immortal Sentry all-in, basically. Or at least a lot of Immortal Sentries. He's seen those, and so can hopefully start preparing for it, and is doing so by getting down the Hydralisk Den, and also the +1 missile attack and road speed upgrade.
Yeah, and actually, I think with this slight wall up here by the side of Teslatic, it is going to make force fields a lot easier to get down for Shepherd, since, you know, having already that block off, you can just use 1 or 2 instead of having to spam a whole wall of them across the ramp.
Indeed, that'll be something that hopefully we will see Shepherd try and utilise, but then the big thing is just, is there going to be enough units? Because if you can stop an Immortal Sentry all-in before it gets to your base, those force fields aren't anywhere near as scary. But if it gets there, as you said, they can use things like that double evolution chamber wall off to block it, but there's hardly any units out at the moment, so this is going to have to be an absolute miracle defense for Teslatic.
And that is not good. All the Zerglings just basically running in. A couple force fields coming down at the Roaches. Only 3 Hydralisks, 2 of them get taken down. And the rest of the army just hanging out. Once again now going in. A couple force fields coming out. Not really effective, but I don't think it really matters. I don't think Teslatic has enough units to defend this.
No, he doesn't, and he doesn't have enough minerals either. He's got an awful lot of gas, but he's trying to produce as quickly as he can. But as we can see now, this Protoss force getting quite sizable. Drones are getting pulled from both the natural and the 3rd. But look at this good stutter step micro coming out by Shepherd right now. He is definitely trying to make his units go the extra mile. Another warp in should be ready soon, so hopefully with the warp prism, Shepherd will hit it, and there we go. And the surround coming from the drones. Corrin, can he hold? Will he be able to stop his army?
I think the drones can do it. I believe in the drones.
The little drone that could. I think, unfortunately, no amount of willpower is going to allow those workers to take down this army. A lot did get quite low on health, but still, a lot of drones died there. 32 were killed. And
see, they needed to believe. You have that 3 units, the 1 Zealot, 1 Immortal, and 1 Stalker, all very, very low in health. So if those drones just committed instead of, you know, just walking back to base, they could have done it. They just needed to have faith.
Luckily for them, the Zerglings are coming to back them up now. They're going to go and finish the work they started. And quite a few Stalkers go down. And is the Immortal going to fall? It isn't! That is quite unfortunate. Of course, if you get the Immortal down, you have a good spot. But survives with just 18 health. And that Immortal has done a good job so far this game. 26 kills. That definitely deserves a medal in my opinion.
Well, it looks like Shepherd gonna go ahead and get another Warp Prism out to the front lines, and also putting down some pylons in the middle of the map, just feeling really, really confident. Should be able to take out Teslatic here quite soon once he gets a couple more Warp-ins.
Yeah, the important thing for Teslatic right now is he's just got to keep producing stuff. He needs to obviously get the drones back up, but he needs to survive the next push. So he is trying to get out some units, but as we can see, there's hardly anything down at the moment. So he's going to have to use these spines very well. He's going to almost certainly, well, he is going to lose his third. He should probably sacrifice it just to try and buy himself some more time. He's trying to get some more roaches out. And of course, if your opponent's busy killing a base, it might give you a couple more seconds to get a few more units. But to be honest, Corin, I'm not quite sure it's going to be enough.
Yeah, and that came down pretty quickly. The Zealots now retreating, not wanting to deal with the Broodlings, and Zerglings come around, do manage to snipe an Immortal, but losing a lot of units as well. One Roach just being out in the open gets caught out, and this might be Teslatic's last stand here.
It could be. He's trying his best. He's trying to start a step back with those Roaches and Hydras, but just look at how much more stuff we do see Shepherd having. And now, just continue going. And there is the GG. There is the well played. And that means that Shepherd, he has done it for his team. He's leveled the series up 2-2. And that means that we will be going on to a game 5. So,
Game paused.
we will see you there any minute. Make sure you like the video, leave a cool comment and subscribe. And then flick over to the channel for basically the chance to see me and Corin cast the final game of this best of 5 series. Catch you in a second.